Hi guys, it's Belle here. Sorry if the lighting isn't great. It is a real December day here. So I'm going back to do week 2 in my December daily, along with days 8 to 14 of Defemorembra. I will leave all the links down below if you do not know. Hashtag Defemorembra is being held by Louisa Heinzel and Barbara of 49 Dragonflies. They're doing 25 days of ephemera in December, so go check those out if you haven't already, and let's get started. So our last day was day 7 with Santa. So day 8, and this is what I often say about journals when people say, oh, I can't do a December or October daily because I just don't have things going on, exciting things. Your journals are for you. You document your life the way you want to document it. Don't feel pressure to always have something super exciting, which you will see with a few of my later spreads in week 3. But this is a perfect example. So day 8, December 8th, I subscribe to a book box called Feline and Fiction. I will leave the links down below. As far as I know, it's only a UK box. If anyone is interested, I am not affiliated with them. I buy this box with my own money. I just love it. And I love it because not only do you get a book that is normally themed around a cat, but you also get lots of cat themed goodies, and you also get treats for your cat. So I love this. So December's box turned up. They always put a little postcard in it. The cats they use every month are from subscribers who share their pictures, and it just says the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to meow loud for all to hear. This I made into a little pocket, and this is actually the goodies that I got this Christmas box, including a new cup and some good food, and there's always a toy in there for your kitties. Also, this page already had blue on it, and the Defemember prompt had snow. So they also, in the Feline Fiction box, put this sort of fake Instagram frame in there so that you could take a picture of your cat and share it on Instagram, which I did. There's my beautiful Topaz looking like a superstar. And then I covered this in die-cut snowflakes in blues, silvers, blue, silvers and whites. Put a sparkly one there, the number 8. And the Defemorembra prompt was Snow Woman and Paper Doily. So this is my spread for that prompt. I used a Prima Doll stamp that I haven't used yet. And these are actually doilies. Both the red and this blue one is a doily that I've then used the stamp on and cut out for her shoes and everything. Use some watercolors to just give her skin a light bluish color. That's all picking up. I had this kind of snow park scene in some paper that I had, so I cut that out. I used gesso all over the backgrounds and retextured it on here so it looks like it's snow had fallen. This is Anna Griffin. This is one of her die cuts that I've had years. Lots of snowflakes, lots of sparkles, and that is my Snow Woman and doily. Day 9 was again a perfect example of how you don't need super exciting things to journal about. So that day I had an order of tights turned up, which I absolutely love. I'd never tried this company before, but I'd heard loads of great things. So in the Black Friday sale, I picked myself some bargains up. I do normally wear black, so having a pop of colour on the legs just adds a little bit of fun to an outfit. So I just took this fun photo of myself. It says what I got up there. I've stitched around, I've mat and layered. This cute little fella is from the Cozy Critters kit that I'm using, and I will again link that down below, including my week 1 video. I put Cozy. This is from that kit as well. The Defemorembra prompt, I make myself laugh every time, is tea and envelope. So I use some of my tea stained papers, made a very simple envelope. I then embossed this envelope. I'm hoping that's picking up. I'm going to bring it up and then try and get it back in shot. I then embossed this envelope, went over it in vintage paper ink stain. Is it vintage paper? How can I? Yeah, vintage photo. Thought it didn't sound right. Did this little collage. All of these bits came from the kit, including this cute little deer. I just added a wooden embellishment and some yarn, and then this opens up, and in here is actually the postcard that came with my tights, and I just thought it was so much fun and it looked great. And then I backed it with tea stain paper, and there's a little vellum hand cut window in here, and the vellum's got Christmas trees and snowflakes, and I just thought that was very cute. Day 10. So day 10, I actually got my COVID booster. I was lucky enough to get my booster before. I was actually meant to get it several weeks ago, but I just have not had time. And I was lucky enough to get it before our government's announcement that every adult in the country, they want boosted by the end, who are choosing to be boosted by the end of December, because now it's gone crazy. But me and my partner both had our boosters done the same day. So this is just a picture of me outside the place I got mine done. I've said slay hair, don't care, because my hair's not at its best. But I was super anxious about getting it. So I was having a stressful day. I still wanted to document it. I've written on the back. The Defemorembra prompt for that day was staple and tuck spot. And I've actually done two. So where I've got the number 10, this is actually a tuck spot, and I've done staples up here. I actually got this idea from Barbara of 49 Dragonflies of doing the crisscross. I'm sure it wasn't her idea originally, but I was inspired after watching her video on it to do the crisscross of the staples. And the reason I did that is because I did make this large tuck spot down here. Now what you probably can't see is this is actually, I'm going to try and hold it and hope that picks up. This is actually a shaker pocket. So there's snow in there. There's glittery angels that do just catch the light. So this is a tuck spot, but I was thinking, does it look more like a pocket? I've done the crisscross again with the staples, a bit of lace, put all bundled up down there because it was a freezing day that day. Added some snowflakes, this beautiful gnome. So that was my day 10. There's that 9, it keeps moving. I'm going to have to glue it. It wants to be on the other page. Day 11. So this day I decided to document. Let me just check that's still in shot. This different camera angle for filming is throwing me. I decided to document, again, if you have been with me a while, you will know I have an obsession with gonks, the Scandinavian gonks, or what other people call gnomes. I have a huge obsession with them, and I buy them throughout the year when I see them. And for some reason this year, like, it must be a craze or in fashion, because every shop I've been in is just full of everything gonk imaginable, and it's been a bit overwhelming. And I've really had to be very specific in what I purchase. So I wanted to document some of my new gonk collection this year. Got this cute snow globe, several new gonks obviously, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's actually a countdown advent calendar. So you move, it's so cute. You actually move the gonk along the ridges for the days, and I'm loving it. Also got a really amazing gonk cushion that's long, and it actually has lights in it, which I didn't know when I bought it. I just love the design, so it lights up too. So I wanted to document my gonks. I've written it on there. This label came in the Crazy Critters kit that I'm Cozy Critters kit I'm using, including this. Put some buttons in here with the bells, and some gonk fabric is a little embossed card, and this has got, I picked myself some gonk fluffy socks up. They iron white. I don't normally wear white, but it is Christmas, and I just wrote on the back about my gonk collection. And then this is a pocket I got sent a few years ago in a December daily swap that I did. And then I've just collaged around the envelope and used some bits from the kit, including the number 11, because I knew I wanted to use it in here. And then and then I've put the other gonk thing that I brought, and it is this cute cookie jar that sits next to my hot chocolate station, and it says I elfin love Christmas, because I know they're not elves, but you know. And so the Defemrembra prompt for that day was hand or machine sewing and postcard. So this was actually a Christmas postcard. It had a jumper on it or something, and then I decided I kind of wanted to take papers that are from the kit that I'm using and make my own postcard that kind of went with the sort of natural fir cone feel. This was part of the kit as well. This is some Edith Holden. Added some stamps up there, and actually put an actual stamp that I had in my collection, and which I think says Christmas, but I'm not sure in what it might be Irish, actually, thinking about it. I'm pretty sure it is now. I am actually learning Gaelic, but shame on me. So there's a stamp. I use another stamp, and I stitched around it with my machine, as I'm doing with a lot of pieces, including there. So that was day 11, and added bells because, gonks. Day 12, this was a lovely day, a special day. Really hoping that photo shows up okay. So day 12, my youngest came home. So in September, he left to do a year abroad in the States. He's studying at a university there. So he's done a couple of years in the UK, and now he's doing an international study year, and then he'll come back and do another year here. So he came back, he's been over there. Like I said, he left in September. And we picked him up from the airport. He's home for a few weeks for Christmas, which is amazing. And so we picked him up that day. There's the 12th. This is a paper die cut that I had. I had a pack of them. I just used like lots of little bits that I had. This is actually, it says via airmail, because I thought it was funny because it came by plane, obviously. This was actually in an old packet of something that I had, and then I used some washi and some other bits. And the Defemrembra prompt was a bird and pocket. So I made this large pocket here. If I take it out, you can see I've actually used an envelope that I had. It had loads of stamping on it, and it had been inked around, and I turned that into the front of this large pocket. Used some vellum down here, stitched, of course. Used a napkin to decoupage on there. Used a few little pieces that I had to do just a little embellishment in the corner. It's got fabric up the top. This is one of the journaling cards in the kit, and I added the little tree because I just thought it was so cute, and I will write on there about that day and picking him up. It's a bit of a issue getting it back in because anyway. And then this picture of the robin, because it was from a magazine, and it actually said the simple things way. So I was just thinking, it's the simple things, it's the picking your child up when you haven't seen them for a while and things like that, and just the simple things. Oh, and on the back is another gonk, because he spent Thanksgiving with a family over there, and they like gonks, and he'd brought one. They'd taken him to a sort of a craft fair, and he'd picked one up, and he was telling them about our family tradition with gonks and how we carry them with us when we go places and take pictures. And they actually picked up a gonk for me, which was ever so sweet. And so that little guy has come all the way from the States with my little guy. And day 13, again, a simple day. I haven't done much at all, actually. This is all vintage recipe book pages that I've ripped and kind of put on. It had this beautiful colour already, and they're all vegetable soups and things. And the reason for that is that it was a Monday, and Monday in this house from autumn to the end of winter is Soup Monday, and we try to have a different soup on every Monday. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that is the goal. And that night's soup was a vegetable Mexican style spicy soup with homemade tortillas, and it was very warming. It was a little too spicy. I added a little too much paste, but anyway, that was our soup. There's the number 13. I've done it on this kind of index card, almost like it's a recipe card. And the reason that worked so well was that day 13 of December was magazine or newspaper and belly band. So I made this belly band here. I'm hoping you can see. The magazine I had lots of Christmas foods in it, including soup here. So I just collaged a load of images of foods. I stitched it all on to fabric, and then I stitched lace down the side. I don't know, it wasn't quite working the way I wanted it to, and I just kept adding. Sorry if the thing's shaking. I'm trying to get in shot. And so, because there was food on here, the vegetable recipe page, the vintage recipe soup page worked well, especially as it was a vegetarian soup that night. Well, it was vegan, aside from if you wanted to add cheese, although obviously I do have vegan cheese. And then I did a little collage down here, and on the top of one of those vintage recipe pages, it actually says soups that make a meal. So I use that as my label. Finally, day 14, again, just a simple day. I was picking my other son up from work, and one of the houses we went by had this stunning decoration. I mean, I've never seen a wreath on an ordinary person's house quite as big as this. And this nutcracker, I mean, he is just stunning. I almost wanted to go knock on the door and say, where did you get him from? And so I put "This house believes in Santa" because it's so well done. A bit of stitching again, fabric tab, and then under here I'm going to write about the house and what else we did that day. And the December prompt was tape/index, tape, and then index or Rolodex card. So this is actually, you can't see because I've covered it completely. This is one of my large, let me get one. It's got a star cut out of it. This is one of my large index cards. And I have completely covered it in washi tape, strips of washi, because I've got loads of Christmas washi tape, and so I wanted to use some. And then I've die cut different shaped stars out of it, and I'm not sure it's going to pick up, but hold on, let me get the light on. Sorry, I don't want it to shine too much. Let me just check that. It does shine a little, but I wanted to try and show you. This is gold vellum. You can see it better like that. This is actually gold vellum that shimmers, and so you can see through it. And then on the back I've got tea stain paper and have stitched around it, and then I've used these die cuts to just make it so that it slides in, and the die cuts have a sparkle card on it in white, and I just put the number 14 down there. So that is week 2 of both my and I forgot to say, because I couldn't even see it because it wasn't lit, I've used gilding wax around the edge of this to pick up, and also, sorry, that's catching the light, some of the stars that I cut out of here, because I can show you one in my hand, if I do that, are from the washi, and I just love all the washi on them, so I use them as decoration. So that is week 2 in my December daily. Week 3 will be coming up very, very soon. And yes, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the December prompts that I've been doing. And again, it's just simple, but your December daily is for you. And something as simple as the decoration you see or the soup you made, that's something so simple that you'll forget it. And yet when you go back years later and look through your December dailies, it's just lovely seeing those ordinary things that make up the tapestry of your life. So anyway, as you can see, I'm working on week 3, but this is week 2. And my December daily is already super chunky already. So anyway, as always, love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. What kind of December dailies do you like to do? Maybe share with me your favourite memory so far that has happened in the first few weeks of this December. And yeah, if you liked, hit that thumbs up. If you like what you see, please subscribe if you want to see more. And I will be back again soon. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots of crafty fun. Stay safe, guys. Bye for now.